Heya! This is Pokeball35, and welcome back to more Pikmin 216! This is the start of stream number 3 of Pikmin 216. This is all being streamed live at twitch.tv/Pokeball35. Link in the description down below. If you are not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do so, because I do have a lot to offer, including this full playthrough of Pikmin 216 and everything else on the channel as well. We have confirmation, been playing exactly 8 hours. Previously on Pikmin 216, we finished the company Hokotate Dept, and now Louie is left on the planet, as per usual. Unless they somehow changed it, but the cutscenes aren't changed, so I wouldn't know. What's interesting is that we have debt completion, but we only have 98 out of 216 treasures in the game. So we still have quite a ways to go. Oh, this is gonna happen a second time. Hold up. Alright, so yeah, previously we completely 100%ed Golden Coast, and we now have access to a brand new area, Sacred Snowfield. I already read all the stuff in the Wikipedia and Treasure Hoard at the end of the last stream. So we will start by going to Sacred Snowfield to see what's here. We'll probably do maybe like one cave. And then I could go back and fully finish Evergreen Forest, because there's only one more thing to do there. And we can now access it with blue Pikmin, so that might be the plan. I'm going to try out the Odd Sparks demo coming out tomorrow. Probably not, because I don't know what that video game is. I plan on doing Pokemon Violet tomorrow. So Sacred Snowfield, I've wanted to come to, because I saw this in the trailer. It is like what I wouldn't say is a completely custom area, but part of this looks familiar to me. I'm gonna make sure my save states are still good. Welcome, Mr. President. I'm sure you can tell, but this planet has undergone massive changes. Nice job predicting Louie's actions back there. He really is a doofus when he wants, which is always. I'm not entirely sure what you really want to do back on this planet, but you shall be respected. Olimar, you direct the president through this new land in search of Louie and also any more Pokos. Our goal by the end of this is to become the richest company in all of Hokotate, so we need your work. It is a fully custom area. You can tell later on certain assets. Ooh, good music choice. I was gonna say that at least this beginning area, this circular area where we start, is, it reminds me of Forgotten Forest from 251, which is an unused Pikmin 1 area. But it's definitely all different. And I know this song. This is definitely a Pokemon song or a Zelda song. So I'm just gonna quickly, I want to make sure that I'm not wrong about this on one of my two hunches, because it sounds similar on both of them. Sacred Snowfield. Sacred Snowfield. Never mind. It's Chrono Trigger. That too. Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger! It's that game that I played, like all the way through, and I should remember the music from Chrono Trigger, but because I know it sounds familiar, but I'm like, to be fair, in the Pikmin sound font, it sounds like a Pokemon song. That's my defense. So I don't even know where to begin here. So we'll just grab a squad of just a couple of everybody. Let's get you. Like, I love Chrono Trigger's OST. I don't know how I'm forgetting Chrono Trigger's OST. Also, are we out of yellow Pikmin? We are out of yellow Pikmin. Something I had wanted to do before this, and I immediately forgot, was that I wanted to go back to Golden Coast and farm berries, and then I just forgot because I wanted to come here. So too bad, me. We have a thing to knock down here. Did I just hear a who? I love it when there's who's in the music. Whoo! Alright, well. Alright, there we go. Need to drink up. That's probably good. With it being white, it is kind of hard to see. Also, nice Teddy Ursa statue. That's not even a treasure, that's just a big Teddy Ursa statue. Which is just a small Teddy Ursa statue. I'm just gonna do that. Also, things give so many Pikmin in this game. I don't see a use... There's more Teddy Ursa statues. I don't see a use for yellow Pikmin just yet, so we're just gonna... do that and bring them all back. I'm kind of having the issue I was having in Pokemon Violet, where everything's so white that I can't, like, see everything. That's not what you should have done. I like that we do have a map for this area as well. I gotta pay attention to the map if we're going through a brand new area. Which is my favorite thing about these ROM hacks, is that I want to play through custom areas. I'm so excited for the future of Pikmin 2 hacks, where we get to always explore new areas. Can you, though? Please leave me alone. Oh, I see what's going on here. Okay. -1. Alright, we can grab... I need more blue Pikmin after the demise of everybody else at the hands of the Water Wraith. So we can grab these. There's a buried treasure over here, isn't there? Alright, well, hold on. Don't grab these yet, just in case the treasure is, like, super thick boy treasure. Stop it. Get over here, damn it. I hear the yips of a bull bear. And we're gonna hope that bull bear doesn't walk over here, because that would be awesome. Yeah, this reminds me out of something from 251's area, Forgotten Forest. Oh, it's the Olimar Night. I could probably go explore more of the area while this is happening, but I refuse to do so. Remember that time I said that there was gonna be a bull bear roaming around, and I hope that the bull bear didn't come over here? Would be really cool if that guy didn't exist, because I just lost like 20 Pikmin. Alright, please bring that back. The treasure carrying music is really good. Everyone do this. I need more sprays. So just, like, stay on this for a moment. The game is very lucky I decided to get one bitter spray before I decided to do that puzzle. $200. A Louie Night shell. Well, now the pun doesn't even make sense. That's right, I have the Pluckaphone! I almost forgot about the Pluckaphone. How could I almost forget about the Pluckaphone? That's what we did. Thank you, Lord, for the Pluckaphone. I do need more picks on this and Singular Steve. Squish you guys. Good. And do a little bit of that. And we have to build a bridge. Anyway, just everybody just take it. Just take it. I need Pikmin. I don't know who's taking it. Now what am I supposed to do about that? How am I supposed to get over there? From around the other bulb orb? I could throw red Pikmin across if I really wanted to. No, we'll do this. I really don't have the... like, the super good amount of Pikmin for this. But it's okay. Everybody just grab it. I don't know who it's going to. Apparently it's all going to the blues all the time. I have a pressure plate. Okay, I don't think I have that many purple Pikmin, do I? I might just be gate-kept out of here. Maybe. No, there's an area over here you haven't seen. This is definitely a chrysanthemum level. Oh, there's a cave over here. Okay, cool. Here, I want all my Pikmin before going to that chrysanthemum. Give me this. Yeah, I just want, like... I'm gonna move the camera in some ways in hopes of getting, like, a prime thumbnail kind of shot of some kind. I don't know what kind of thumbnail shot, but I want that in the thumbnail. So I guess we're heading into that cave. 2,000 hour ear destroying note. Where's my 2 Pikmin that are stuck there? Okay. Yeah, we'll definitely be able to get into the cave. Come here. We'll see this cave and then I'll reassess my Pikmin. And yellow. The color green. A grass patch in this land of snow. How fascinating. I detect lots of trees and grass inside this cave. How is that even possible? Well, if we want to become even richer, we'll need to delve in here and collect treasure. There's a second one! I thought there was only one. Well, he's dead now. Everybody but blue Pikmin. Lost Forest. We still have a lot to go. What awaits us? Okay. You have Mount Coronet. I was not expecting fire right away. But you can get the heck out of here. Stitch Bug. We can pretty much take care of everything with reds here. Get this. Squish all the bulb orbs. And you. My assumption is that there's not going to be an upgrade at the end of this cave, because typically the caves in the last area, the last main area, don't have any of the upgrades, but I wanted to come here and do a cave here before going anywhere else. Just so you can see part of the new area. Good. I like the use of the Chrono Trigger music outside, with a Safari Ball up there. I like the use of the Chrono Trigger music outside because Pikmin 269 had Chrono Trigger music for the meme, and this game had Chrono Trigger music to set the mood. Well, honestly, the Mount Coronet and Distortion World music from Diamond and Pearl and Platinum are songs I don't really think about very often, so I haven't heard them in a while, and they're actually used pretty well for this game. Nah, you're not allowed. Alright, we'll see what he dropped. I'll just grab all these bodies. Food. I like the placement of the Safari Ball. I don't want any of this stuff to go to waste. All my Pikmin are so slow. Fruity Delight. There we go. Exploratory capsule. Yeah, I don't want this stuff going to waste. Down goes sub-level 1. I keep skipping through these. And sometimes I feel like I shouldn't, well, in the editing. Okay, so I figured out while listening to the OST for this off-stream is that this is a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon track. But I haven't played Mystery Dungeon in such a long time. Something I had considered streaming at one point is that someone had made a ROM hack for Explorers of Sky to add, like, Pokemon up to, like, Gen 8 into the game, or something like that. And I was like, that might be something I want to do, but something I really should do is that I tried to figure out how to do this years ago as well, when this first happened, is that, back on the Wii, in Japan only, there were 3 exclusive Mystery Dungeon games on WiiWare, but Japan only. And very recently, like a few years ago, they got, like, fan English translations. And I really want to play those, but I was too dumb at, like, 20 or 21 when I first found out about it, whenever that happened, to try and figure out how to get that stuff to work properly. This is not what we need right now. That Pikmin is dead. Whatever Pikmin that was, that Pikmin is dead now. Well, should have been one of my purples. Now that I am 24, I have more knowledge on how to do things. Yeah, it was one of my purple Pikmin, wasn't it? Oh no, I have one of my purples. It was one of my reds. Okay, good. Sad day for that one red Pikmin, but I need my purple Pikmin saved. Actually, I can bring everybody. For one of these. Don't be stabbed here, though. Alright, one red did actually die there. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Alright, very nice. Attack you from the wrong angle entirely, and then kill you with purple stun. Is the pathfinding broken? Let's get Louie out of here. Another one of you. Oh, come here. Oh, hello there! Are you coming out of the darkness, eh? Well, I'm prepared for you this time, motherfucker! You can't jump scare me a second time and I get my purple back? Delicious. Now please stop eating my guys. I need to get my other Pikmin back. There is a generator over here. I don't think there's actually anything there. Could be like an egg falling from the sky. Oh, it's another doodle bug. Wait. Wait, that's amazing, actually. Come here. You're putting 2 doodle bugs on this floor? Alright, that's a really cool place for you to swarm yourself to. Yeah, who needs to go to Golden Coast to farm sprays anymore, huh? I now have so much bitter spray. There's 2 Pikmin stuck somewhere. Just, Don't! Oh! Frames away. I still haven't found any treasure. Where is it? Over here? Another buried. But also there's another chrysanthemum in the way. Please don't go after the skitter leaf instead. Maxim Tomato. It's another 251 treasure. Oh, there's one more of these, but you're not going that way. I just won't even bother with that one. I'm gonna hope that's the only thing here, because I haven't seen anything else. Mega Plant! Yep, that is the only thing. I would love to play a Mystery Dungeon game again, because I genuinely love those games. It's just that I feel like Mystery Dungeon games are games that, like, it's been such a long time since I've played through Explorers of Sky, but I've watched playthroughs of Explorers of Sky. Like, a couple of them. But, like, probably the most recent one I watched was maybe, like, 6 years ago. So not everything's fresh in my mind, but, like, I still would like to play that game again at some point. So I'm really hoping that we do get a new Mystery Dungeon game at some point. I know we had Rescue Team DX, and I was not, like, I was excited for that, and I played the demo. I think I may have unlisted that video, I don't remember, because I'm not, like, proud of that video. But I played the demo to Mystery Dungeon DX, and I hated that they added, like, an auto move feature, because you could just hold down the L button and the game literally plays itself. Or Rescue Team, you know what I mean. Rescue Team. Remake that came out on Switch a few years ago. And I did not like the fact that there was just an auto play button, because you don't have to use it. But I just hate that it's there. So I never ended up actually getting that. But then I watched Chucker Conroy's full playthrough, and I got the experience from that instead. Actually, I think the game told me that purple Pikmin aren't good against these. Is that a Super Leaf? Like, Explorers of Sky is my favorite Mystery Dungeon game. I probably knew this information at some point, but I don't know why there's two different games, Explorers of Time and Darkness, and then they had to release a third version. I like the model for the Super Leaf here. 335, that's so much. Nature Wing. Get out of here. Leave me alone. We do have Pokemon Day coming up in a month from now, a month and a half from now. So we'll have to see what gets announced during Pokemon's next big announcement. But how long has it been since that? Right? Rescue Team DX trailer. Yeah, that was 4 years ago. At this point, that game came out. Like, they could absolutely, in that time, if they thought Rescue Team DX sold well, could totally use the same... Well, you're just dead. Could totally use the same engine to remake Explorers of Sky, because if they do, that'll be insanely cool. That being said, though, I still want a new Mystery Dungeon game. Like, I actually really did love Super Mystery Dungeon. I thought the intro to the game was really weird and dragged on too long, but then afterwards, like, the game got, like, really good. And I've considered replaying Gates to Infinity on my own, and I never have. Like, I was considering it at one point, and then I watched a video of, like, how bad Gates to Infinity is. I was like, oh yeah, maybe I won't replay that one. Now I'm curious. Super Mystery Dungeon released in 2015. That was so long ago. If you have a modded 3DS and can just download whatever game you want, like I can, I definitely suggest playing Super Mystery Dungeon. I haven't looked at this map. Where am I going? Where am I going? Where are you taking me? Okay, it's over here. It's another buried treasure past this chrysanthemum. We have to fight this chrysanthemum. Please don't, because then this guy's gonna wake up, and I'm just gonna lose all these Pikmin. Pilgrim's Balls! That's another, translated treasure I will never forget. Everything used to be about Google translating video games into languages and then translating them back to English. Now everything's all about AI generating new dialogue. I'd seen a small bit from a recent Shay upload of Undertale Yellow, but the text is rewritten by AI, and it's legitimately hilarious. From like the 5 minutes that I've seen. Infant Sprout. There we go. But whatever happened to taking all the text from a game and then translating it to, like, French, Spanish, and Japanese, and then back to English, and have it all jumbled up? What if we combine the two? Now you're cooking with something here. Wow. On top of a log, you say? I like that spawn location. You know what I have to say to all this? Is that I have 5 bitter sprays. Really. That was almost really cool. And I will take advantage of what I've got. But what are you doing, eh? What are you doing, eh? That's cool. How was I supposed to know there's Bulbmin here? So eat a Bulbmin, that's okay. Oh my god. You know what? I don't have a save state because I haven't been pressing the save state button. I'm just gonna call this one a reset. I wouldn't do that normally, but just like, you put the thing out of nowhere, and then I call my Pikmin back, and they're still getting electrocuted, and I don't want that. Also, I haven't regenerated a floor before, so I'm seeing if it actually abides by Pikmin 2 rules of random cave generation, and that is true. I didn't know if this game had set generation like 251, or random generation. And I'm glad that it has random generation, because that's what makes Pikmin 2 exciting to me. Okay, there's the Bulbmin. Prepared for the Bulbmin this time. Come here. Now please stop dragging things off when I don't want you to. Okay, get ready to move your fingers. No, I don't trust anything. I wonder if I can hit them while they're... I can hit them while they're electrocuting themselves. I don't think I knew you could do that. .51 is still random, but most floors only had, like, 1 unit. Who is dying? Stop it. Too much stuff to deal with here. Get out of here. Everyone come down the slide. And let them do their thing. I like this cave unit. Let me get my purples, please. Let's knock you down. Right, we don't particularly need this Queen Candy Pop Bud since I have a full squad of Pikmin. Alright, you I can take care of without a spike bitter spray. Right, I can totally take care of you without a bitter spray. Nice, and we have Spectralids. Give me the juice! Like, the lack of cave music and the non-random cave generation for Pikmin 4 is what makes me not like that game as much as I would like to. And that's not to say that Pikmin 4 is bad, because Pikmin 4 is absolutely incredible. But in my personal opinion, it would be a better video game if it had the... Okay. If it had the randomness that 2 had. But I know the randomization of caves is what made people not like 2, so... These floors are big and I'm not finding anything. Egg. More juice. I wish the camera would stop going in a top-down view when I'm going at that angle. Okay, over here. Hello, Kronos. Welcome to the stream. I don't like this room either. Can I actually bitter spray these? Does this work? Wow, that does work. I don't think in all of my years of playing Pikmin 2, I've ever bitter sprayed in a node beetle before. Alright, go give me my citrus. Tangy Blob. Did you guys hear that, creator of Annoying Orange, Danebo, came out as transgender recently? That's so cool. I feel like it might have been, like, public knowledge for a while that I wasn't aware of because I stopped following Annoying Orange, like, forever ago. But that's awesome. I made an Annoying Orange joke in Pikmin 269 because the Citrus Lump Treasure was retextured to look like Annoying Orange. But I'm very happy for them. Also, that was not the only thing on this floor like I thought it was. Because I could go through this floor for so long and not find everything. Something over here. Whoa. Teddiursa, I'm definitely not supposed to be able to get out of bounds here. Oh, weed. Oh, get over here. Now. Those Pikmin were in the ground for so long, they started budding. Forgotten Tragedy, 420. Lol. Hey, yo. What's this? Maple Treeway. Holy shit. Hey, yo, this is awesome. This is, like, legitimately super cool. The Mamuda can't do anything to me now. I will do a zoom out. As soon as Mamuda goes away. Alright, I have to do a test. Okay, there are invisible walls here. I was thinking, can I have my Pikmin fall out of bounds? They cannot. Very good. How is this existing underground? Who knows? Okay, who the hell is grabbing this? Stop it. I want everyone over here. Get over here. I'm holding R. I don't know how to make this go, faster. But... R on controller. Oh, there we go. That's legit awesome. This is super cool. Maybe this could be a thumbnail, who knows? So I can't really get rid of the UI. Bro, why is that doing so much damage? It literally did half my health. Oh, there doesn't even seem to be anything over here. Except there's a Snaggerit, and there's no treasure in the Snaggerit. There's just a Snaggerit here. For the sake of the snake of there being a Snaggerit. I'll get all my Pikmin flowered and grab these anyway. 200cc, woo! Alright, we got something over here. Another one. Where the fuck are my Pikmin going? So that's a custom food. I'm gonna hope I didn't lose too much there. I like the way this looks. Partner pastry! Who the hell did I lose? I was just randomly losing Pikmin somehow. Is that a Pokepuff? It might be. Isn't the stuff from Pokemon X and Y? Now that you mention it, that does look like that. Oh, she used to know what that is. I think you've beaten this game already. I'm having such great luck finding the other, treasure on this floor. Problem that I'm having is that these floors look awesome, but, like, I'm spending so much time walking around that I don't know where the hell stuff is. Okay, here we go. Ah! Or I need that upgrade. For more health. Or better defense. Savory seed. That's still not it. That's what she said, by the way. Give me this. What about over here? Thing on the high ledge. Hello. Hello. There we go. May as well grab this too, because it's just here. And these as well. That's also a nice model. Seasonal flower! Well, that was a nice surprise of a floor. With these bigger floors, I am about ready for the cave to be over now. But we're still going. Oh, now we're in a graveyard. We're getting spooky again, aren't we? Bro, kill the guy. It's an interesting kind of layout here. Can we get the Groink over here with the Bulborb? Are you kidding me? Everything's under control. Okay. Grab the right thing, please. Is that the Mirror of Twilight? That's what that looks like to me. Cryptic Portal. I feel like that's the Mirror of Twilight. I just have that on the brain because I used the Twilight Princess fabric in Tears of the Kingdom. That was the coolest one because it was glow in the dark. What else do we have going on? Oh, found this on accident. That I cannot tell what it is. I'll have to get a closer look at it. It's from Hollow Knight, that's why I would not recognize it. I have not played Hollow Knight yet. Maybe someday. Void Stone. I still don't know if that's everything because we haven't taken care of the antenna beetle yet. Oh, you're moving over here? Alright, there we go. Okay, that was everything. And then we can scoot on out of here. Spallone Bababoo Scooties. Alright, this is definitely the final floor. Making sure that we're save stated up. This is just pretty much like the inside of a tree. Placing bets. We've already done a Beanie Longlegs, we've already done Raging Longlegs, and the only other boss that comes from the sky is Segmented Crobster, but I don't feel like it would make sense for a crab to be in this cave. Well, we'll grab the red Pikmin. Like, we've already done Burrowing Snagger, we've already done Pileated Snagger. Oh, Pileated Snagger. Again. I mean, I suppose if you really wanted to do that, it's just the Snagger. Okay. Also, dear God, I'm hoping for a new Mario and Luigi RPG at some point, too. Melon. Please let me take that. Yeah, we don't get any upgrades for the caves here. Megaton Melon! Alright. See you later. I don't need to fight the other Snaggerts. It feels weird for there to just be a second one of those. Also, bye, Bulbmin. Oh, we made it out alive. Not with only several Pikmin not alive, but we made it out alive. We're running out of daylight. I'm gonna see if I can grab some berries, maybe. Nope, they always do that. Okay, never mind. Then what I can do Just get these quickly. Alright, cool. Oh my god! It was a treasure to the cave entrance? I wasn't paying attention to my radar, I guess. I'll get it another time. Okay, yeah, we need, red Pikmin very badly. So 300 Pikmin dead total. Sad. Well, 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 you went back to the planet, and you didn't even tell me? Just remember that I own all of your possessions until you get back from the mission. Yeah. I don't think we have any new enemies, if not, just maybe one. Nope, it's just Piklopedia treasures. Or the treasures, not the Piklopedia, that we have to read. This orange fruit was found in the depths of the dark forest. The thick canopy has kept this block quite warm. The outer skin doesn't taste anything like anything notable. When I cut inside and ate a juicy part in the center, there was an explosion of taste. Back to an unbearable tanginess. It was a crisis. I'd have it again. I think the orange is the only treasure that maintains its vanilla poke about you. How odd. This tomato isn't very big, but sure packs a punch. When I take quite a bit, I feel strong and powerful. I wonder how such a seemingly simple tomato could have such strong effects. The vast majority of the extra 15 treasures are in this final forest cave. And it's because the cave itself is also new. Wistful Wild in vanilla only has 3 caves, so this one takes place of the 4th slot. For the same reason, is the last one shown in the world map screen as basically the 4th cave in the area. However, it's actually one of the challenge mode caves internally, and I won't go into the details. Barely even see that. If Flat Topotoptid was ever in need of food, this would last a lifetime. I'm not quite sure how Snagger was able to fit this in its belly, but I'm also unsure of where the heck the ship stores this. Some other hacks have a problem where the boss treasures of the last 3 caves feel unrewarding, so I tried to get more special treasures the post-game bosses drop. This actually might be my favorite of the 3. I like the Big Melon. It's like a Pikmin 3 treasure. Gateway Pinpoint. What the taste of this pastry is like. A reminder of the taste of a peach. That doesn't seem right. Regardless, I'd love to preserve some to share with my family. Placing food treasures from the food-themed cave was a little bit challenging. When I had to put this somewhere, I didn't have any good ideas that would fit in Sandstone Temple, so it stayed. Spoilers. From my testing, the bulbords seem to like this seed quite a bit. However, I've not been able to find a real use for quotations. Maybe under the correct circumstances, the seed would bring us a great bounty. I'm just not realizing how an orange bulbord dropped this seed in 216 and vanilla. It was not intentional at all, but I do quite like the connection. Was this a bulbord? I think it might have been. This treasure reminds me of a misshapen tree I found in my early in our expedition. Why is it so ambiguous? Is it a tree? Is it a beanstalk? Or a chrysanthemum? I will probably never know. Yes, you can get out of bounds from the end caps. No, I do not care. It barely even helps you. Well, I guess it's the thing of getting out of bounds. I have to keep Louie away from this stuff. He's been acting even more crazy than usual, which I had no idea was possible. Yeah, Louie's not even here, so... Weed. Objects like this make me consider if we are actually collecting treasures that we are stealing from the environment. Maybe the ship sees worth in this, but I do not understand why we had to take it. This cherry blossom is another beta treasure, and I quite like it. By nature, it works well with the form of challenge mode, where even the weakest enemies are treasures. This adds to other lightweight nature treasures. This leaf is quite peculiar. It's quite a peculiar specimen. There's a strange hole in it, but it's too small to be from the bite of a bulbor. Perhaps it is left over from a different universe where all leaves are like this. The super leaf makes sense to be carried by the base because of how lightweight it is. It's like the alien feather in the base game. It fits better as a post-game treasure because it's worth a lot combined with the environment and difficulty. This incredibly bizarre ring was recovered in that graveyard. I have no idea what it is. It was in the middle of the stone ring. It is not really solid or liquid. Maybe some kind of opaque plasma never seen before. I spent a decent amount of my time trying to get the textures to look good while keeping the file size low, but it turns out you don't really get to see it up that close that easily. Whoops. Not got this one. Just like Louie. Useless. Thankfully, Pickhacker didn't see the obvious name for this thing, so now it's mine. I have a fake resentment for this treasure because of the number of times it trolled me in Colossal Cavern speedruns. Good times. This stone is the heart of the void. There is some connection between the abyss, the haunted crypt, and now this graveyard. These 3 locations all feel a little too empty, like the color and life were sucked out of them. I'm guessing the abyss is a dead factory, almost like the whole thing was covered in a thick layer of soot. The crypt could have been infected, like the whole thing is inverted, part of the wrong world. So the graveyard may have been a forest previously, as the purple grass may have simply gotten infected. The gray stone couldn't have come from nature. This treasure caused many crashes. I know how to exit it, right? Before I really knew how to fix the draw distance for treasures, I intended to brute force it with this custom model. It didn't work. This used to drop at the end. Drop from the abyssal long legs in Celestial City, but I changed the theming and moved a bunch of stuff around, so I got moved to the graveyard sub level. They got told multiple times by the treasure specifically across the Colossal Caverns. They just not have enough to carry it, or like he just didn't want to put them together, or what. This is one of the sweetest pastries I've ever tasted. It feels almost like a high. I wish I could ignore the president's commands and just eat these all day. After this treasure, so Snaggers had a food item in them. He got that treasure last multiple times, very nice. In retrospect, this did not make a whole lot of sense because I had a couple other food treasures thrown around. Last one here. This capsule was camouflaged so that I almost missed it. I'm not sure what caused it to look like that, because it seems to have no mechanical effect on the function of the capsule. The Safari Ball is number 214 because it's the national dex number of Heracross, which is found in various safari zones. Neat!